A missing plane from 1955 landed after 37 years, and you won't believe what happened. This plane had 57 passengers on it, and it was scheduled to be a normal flight from New York to Florida. But the lives of everyone on board changed forever when something strange happened. The radar showed that Pan Am Flight 914 just disappeared, and the pilot couldn't be contacted at all either. The plane just disappeared like it had never existed at all. So the authorities tried as hard as they could to find this plane. Eventually, they assumed that the plane must have crashed into the ocean. They couldn't locate any records and had no trace of the plane at all. The families who had lost their loved ones were compensated by the plane company, and the authorities closed the case. But everything changed 37 years later. Workers were settling in for their normal job on May 1st, 1992, when you won't believe what they saw. Hit the plus for part 2. It's coming soon. A missing plane from 1955 landed after 37 years, and you won't believe what happened. Part 2. Air traffic controllers were just settling in for another day on the job. But suddenly, there was a new airplane coming in. Something that wasn't on air traffic control. They could see an airplane clearly, but it wasn't showing up on their radar at all. That's when all of a sudden, one of the air traffic controllers received a signal from the plane. The pilot was yelling, asking what the hell was going on and asking where they were. The control person then asked for the flight number of the plane. They then came to the conclusion that this was the missing plane from 1955 that had been lost. Everyone in the room was stunned. They knew that somehow 37 years had passed, but the plane was still up in the air. The pilot was confused too because he thought he had only been up in the air for a few hours. He thought he had been on track this whole time, which was the craziest part.